of you to be on video whenever whenever you are comfortable. In case you are working, you are attending the class from office, you are doing some multitasking, then that is different story. But at the same time, dedicating your time towards learning is going to make all the difference, and this program can be a game changer whatever position and level you are currently today. Whether you are a beginner looking for a good job, or you are already in a part of the organization already, then you're already part of the middle management. Yes, still you will find this course extremely helpful. Even if you are already part of the top management, then also you will find it extremely helpful. But what is that going to make all the difference is your commitment to listen and learn, right? So how committed you are, and we come to know about your commitment only when we could hear you. We could hear you through your verbal and non-verbal communication, right? If you are on the video, yes, your body language can speak, and there are other options. Those of you who are not able to turn on the camera, please make use of the other options, which are you can use the chat option, and there is also a reaction button, and there is also a button which you can unmute and then speak, right? So we are giving you all possibilities to make sure the training program becomes effective than a classroom training program, right? If all of us assemble in a classroom training program, yes, easily we can collaborate, we can discuss and learn from each other. And now with your little commitment to involve in the program, we are going to make even the online training program super effective, right? So definitely without this support, we making this program successful will be really difficult. So we sincerely require your support in the form of effective participation. Do not hesitate to ask a question. And every single session, whoever is teaching, whether I am teaching, RK is teaching, or whoever is teaching, each one of you must at least ask one question. Keep that question ready. Keep that question ready. Please ask one question. And no matter whether the question is silly or challenging, we are ready to take it up. And most of the scenario, we will answer your query on the spot. In case if the question requires some time reference, we'll do that and then come back to you with the answer. So don't hesitate whether to ask a question or not. And during the session also, if you are not able to understand anything, immediately put your question in the chat box. If you feel interrupting the flow will not be good, then immediately put the question in the chat box. Otherwise, what happens? You will forget the question and then you will end up not asking it. Immediately put it in the chat box. We will answer your question in the end. So that is another thing. So once we could see good participation from the participants, and automatically the trainers will do their job to their best, which is very important for each one of you, right? And we are here not just to provide you the certificate. We are here to make sure there is an effective knowledge transformation happens. Effective knowledge transformation happens to the level that you confidently use these tools in your project. Otherwise, what happens? You will be, you will be using the tools, but without having a proper understanding, and that's not the purpose, and which is very, very dangerous. That is the main reason many professionals are finding it difficult to move up in the ladder. So when any tool you are using, you should feel more confident using the tools. The basics have to be very clear. Otherwise, trying to use the tools can lead to dangerous scenarios and catastrophic failures. On the other hand, if we focus too much only on the theory and not connecting it with your real-time scenario, and that will also become useless. So there has to be a proper balance between the theory and the practice, which will happen only with effective collaboration between the trainers and the participants. So we have allotted a dedicated 30 minutes time exclusively for the introduction, and we will be creating a breakout room. How many teams, Priya madam? Four teams or three teams?
Three teams, sir.
Three teams. So we will be creating 3 breakout room. These are private room where the team members can go inside, have a discussion within your team. Just see them face to face and then exchange some words and then come back. Then and after you come out of the breakout room, private room, again we will meet and then we'll have the team's introduction. Either one of you or all of you can quickly introduce. Every team can take about 2 to 3 minutes to introduce. We just know your name. We wanted to know little more specifically. If any of you are you are already willing to solve any specific problem, because of that you have joined the program, please throw some light on it, right? Sir, this is the problem, quality problem. This is the KPI which I wanted to improve, right? So that will help us to customize the examples according to your requirement. And now, why are we all, before we get into the introduction part, which will start from 10 o'clock, before we get into that, why we should learn this Six Sigma or the Lean Six Sigma? There are many other methods. I'm sure the companies will be following many other methods like A3, problem solving method, and they use 8D problem solving method. Companies use PDCA method. There are many other methods exist. Then why should we learn this, and why the organization require Six Sigma methodology? Ultimately, all these methodology help us to fix problem. Hope all of you agree with me. All these methodology help us to solve problems. Either our customer is experiencing a problem, or our employees are experiencing a problem, or the organization experience the problem, right? Whether it's a customer's problem or a business problem, we need to solve it. When there is a problem, and now it can lead to multiple scenarios. Where there is a problem, there is also a solution that is readily available. When the problem is known and solution is readily available, that domain is called project management. That domain is called project management, right? So problem is there, solution is also there. We just have to see to that the solution is implemented smoothly. Every implementation is a project, so which is called project management. And here the goal is manage the time, manage the cost, and then see to that the solution is implemented. Hope this is understood, right? This is one domain. On the other side, there is a problem, but solutions are not available. The problem is recurring in nature. Customers are keep on complaining, and your sales keep on going down. The KPIs keep on moving down, and you wanted to understand why it is moving down, why there are a lot of complaints, why the deliveries are not happening on time, why we are not able to meet the production targets. Every month it is happening. The problem is recurring in nature. No clue about the solution. Why there is no clue about the solution? Because the root cause is not understood. The root cause is not understood, right? Whatever we know so far, they're all only symptoms, not the root cause. So whenever the problem is recurring in nature, and if the root cause is not known, solutions are not available, then comes the Six Sigma methodology. Then comes a requirement for Six Sigma experts who are too good at process characterization, who are too good at process optimization. So process characterization and process optimization is the approach by which you can solve recurring problems. You can fix recurring problems, and now this domain is called Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma. This domain is called Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma. Considering the project management, considering the lean management, considering the Six Sigma management, all these things are required to achieve breakthrough improvement, not minor improvement. Of course, you can use it, but they have the potential of helping your company achieve major improvement. Let's say your company wanted to double its profit margin. So far, the profit margin is only 8%. Your company wanted to operate at a profit margin of 16%. And yes, Lean Six Sigma can help you. Project management can help you. But if you are looking at marginal improvement, please stick to the old methodology. Whatever methodology you have been following, same methodologies can help you. So these approaches, Lean Six Sigma methodology, Lean Six Sigma approach is for achieving breakthrough improvement. I wanted to see my company on the list of the top 10. And now your company requires Lean Six Sigma approach. You wanted to, you have understood that the rejections are too high. And as a result, deliveries are not happening on time. As a result, customers are not happy with your business. And customer retention rate is very poor. So these are the situations you wanted to eradicate. And then comes the Six Sigma methodology. So my point here is Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma is for achieving breakthrough improvement. If you are looking at breakthrough improvement, a lot of discipline towards quality is required. Similarly, all of you are here as participants. You could have been here with some simple goals like getting a certificate. Then really, you don't have to master everything. But if you are here for your career growth, yes, I really wanted to benefit out of this knowledge and skill. Then your participation has a lot of meaning. You have to make sure every single minute you are productive in the course. Every single minute is connected to the next minute. If you miss 1 minute of the class, then the next minute might be difficult for you, right? Because everything is going to go in a sequence. We are going to conduct the training program in a way that you will get a feel of working in a project, how to start a project and how to complete the project, how to celebrate the success. From the start till celebration, we are going to conduct it as a step-by-step lesson, right? So if you miss one step, then the next step you might find it difficult. So those of you who are due to your busy schedule, if you are missing certain classes, make sure you make it up immediately, like Dr. RK was mentioning. No problem. You are not able to be very participative for 1 hour because you got some other schedule clashing. No problem. But make sure you put some effort to make up that lost 1 hour. We are going to share the recording, and already we have shared the course material of week number 1. We have already shared the course videos also. We call it pre-training video. I do not know how many of you have gone through it. If you have gone through it, you know exactly what are we going to teach you today and tomorrow, and otherwise also fine. This is a live interactive training. So we will be teaching the same thing. And this training will also be recorded, and then the recording will be shared to you. And you can expect the recording to come to you on Monday morning, right? Monday morning is the time. The people will download and then upload in the app. And then probably by around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, you will be able to watch. And in case they are able to do it early, they will give access early. So this is how the system will work. And when we are teaching you the body of knowledge, we'll also throw light on the exam preparation also. We'll also throw light on the exam preparation also, which means knowingly, unknowingly, you will equip yourself with the required skill. You will also equip yourself with the ability to clear any examination with respect to the body of knowledge you are going through, right? And what is included in the package is MSME Technology Development Center's certification exam. And 100% sure, each one of you will clear the examination in the first attempt. Why I'm giving this assurance? Because we know there are certain factors which are under our control. So we will make sure each one of you qualify. But at the same time, we must recognize there are certain uncontrollable factors. You might be extremely busy. You may not be able to focus. You may not be able to attend the class. Sometimes you may not be putting that small additional efforts which you are expected to do it. And that can change the scenario, right? And that can lead to some difficulty in clearing the examination. And there also we come to help. There also we come to help, right? Every Wednesday, every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is earmarked for that, extending that help. Anybody who is struggling with any of the content that is happening on Saturday, Sunday, whatever assignment, everything we are giving, if you are struggling, you can volunteer and participate on Wednesday class and Thursday class. The agenda there is your doubts and the exam questions. That's all. Wednesday I will be doing, and Thursday Dr. RK will be doing. So which means you have additional 6 to 8 hours of class, right? Over and above the the course that is scheduled on Saturday, Sunday. So by with all means, you can easily crack the examination. Of course, there are two chances. In case you miss both the chances, then you have to pay a nominal charge to write the exam again. In my opinion, none of you would require that third attempt. So please make sure you cooperate with us, and then no, you are not writing the third attempt. The first attempt itself will be a successful one. So we guarantee that. So with that note, let us have all your introduction. And before that, you all can go to the breakout room for 5 minutes. Breakout room is a private room, virtual room, where you can go and just see your team members. And when you are inside the breakout room, just exchange your thoughts and share your video, and then come back. And to certain extent, the networking can happen, right? And tomorrow your colleague can get you a big opportunity in Six Sigma. It can be very helpful for your career. So networking is something that should also happen. That is the reason why we all of us are there in the WhatsApp group, and now we are asking you to collaborate with your team also. And any task given, please work as a team, right? And that is the suggestion. So any question to me, or are we good to go to the breakout room?
We'll go to breakout room, sir.
Very good, thank you. So we